Hello Gemini, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Either way, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. It does help keep my channel alive, and I appreciate your support with that very, very much. At the time I'm doing this reading, Gemini, we have just a couple of more days left to your season. So for those of you celebrating in the final days of Gemini season, I'd like to wish you a very, very happy birthday. This is a quick little reading for you, Gemini. This is what you are not expecting in the upcoming weekend. That'll be June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So we're looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that the message that comes through today will not resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Gemini. So please do not force a message that does not currently align with your timeline. Speaking of timelines, let's try to hop on yours now and give you some insight for the upcoming weekend. What are you not expecting? Tapping into the Gemini collective now. Well, we almost had doing drugs flip over, but I'm going to put that back in the deck. We'll see if that comes out. Doing drugs could mean any type of toxicity. Tapping into the Gemini collective now for the upcoming weekend for June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What do they not see coming? What do they need to know about? And what do they need to prepare for? We'll do one more shuffle now, please, and thank you. Gemini, what you're not expecting is fulfilling a fantasy. Bottom of the deck, tantric sex. All right, Gemini, I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but I want to be part of it. You can't leave a fellow Gemini out. Let's get more information for you on this. Tell me more about fulfilling a fantasy for the Gemini collective here. What are y'all up to? Because this is not my reading. I'm with Gemini. This is not, I don't believe this is my reading. So, but for those of you who resonate, good on you. Be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell me more about fulfilling fantasy for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Look at you making time. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands. So, Gemini, it looks like this fulfilling a fantasy is actually something that may not come to fruition for some of you. If it does, it will be coming to fruition in a bit of a difficult way. There could be a delay for those of you who are, let's say, single. Maybe you have casually dated someone once or twice, or you've met them quite recently. You're supposed to have some sort of rendezvous with them this weekend. We'll leave it at that. There could be a delay in that, which then like maybe infuriates you a bit as the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this person is not prioritizing you. They could be juggling you with someone else, especially if it's a new relationship. For others of you, there's just a clash here of time management. So maybe you were looking forward, like I said, to some sort of romantic rendezvous, and it's either delayed this weekend for you, or it's just almost impossible to make it work because of time constraints. What you don't see coming though at the bottom of the deck is balance, and then the Ace of Swords. So I don't believe that the delay is being done because the person doesn't want you. That's not the feeling I get here. I just see that either on your end or their end, there were some new added like responsibilities, or maybe the person got called into work for a weekend shift or something like that, or had to work late on a Friday, and therefore they're missing a date with you, let's say Friday night. So something like that is happening. It could make you a little bit aggressive, Gemini. So that's kind of the heads up for you there. I do see by the start of the next week, because this is what you don't see coming, things are balanced and smoothed out, but maybe you just kind of want to keep your wits about you this weekend, because it looks like there's plans here for a hookup, if you will, or a date, whatever you want to call it, that's either delayed or it's just canceled for the weekend, not indefinitely, just for the weekend. Tell me more about this now for the Gemini collective. Tell me more about this situation. What else does Gemini need to know? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Gemini, this is further clarified by the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, and the Six of Cups in the upright. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it looks like there was bad planning here. Three of Wands in the reverse is there's an obstacle to a goal here because of lack of foresight or some type of delay. I do see that this is very tempting. Seven of Cups in the reverse does talk about temptation. It's quite possible some of you will, Devil in reverse, try to break free from whatever these responsibilities are. Maybe negotiate, like with co-workers. Hey, can you take my shift this weekend? I have a date with so-and-so. I'll make it up to you. I'll work next weekend shift. There is some sort of negotiating here. So for whoever's the individual, whether it's you or your person who's unable to make this date or meet you at this time or whatever this is, it does look like they're trying to negotiate in the background. The person's trying to negotiate to make this happen. I think for the majority of you, though, the date is kind of a no-go for this weekend, but there is a reunion. Again, what you don't see coming. The two of you will be getting together. So maybe the date doesn't happen Friday night. Maybe the two of you see one another Sunday, or things balance out by Monday. Maybe you grab dinner together Monday night. So that's what I have for you for the upcoming weekend, Gemini. I hope it was helpful and that you liked it. If it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. It does help keep the channel alive, and I thank you very much for all of your support. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.